yes, 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 yes. What's the tea, honeybees? It's your girl, your Judy, your boy, Gabe, aka Cutie from Keeping It G, y'all, and you are watching an all new episode of Gossip with Cutie. We are live again. We are back. You see, we getting used to this live thing, honey. Okay, I'm getting used to this shit. Okay, slowly but surely, we are doing our thing week by week. Every week that I am here with y'all, I am getting more comfortable with doing these lives, and it is so great to see y'all coming in. If you guys are coming in, make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, click that notification bell, share this video because we have some tea for y'all this week, honey. Okay, I want to thank all of y'all for coming into this week. Also, before that we begin, I do want to say that I actually am now working for a new show and called The Lunch Hour. So make sure that you guys are also going to head over to Facebook Watch on Blavity's Facebook Watch, y'all. Okay, because I actually have my own segment called the Lunchroom Announcements that I am so excited about with my girl Deja Me. So make sure every Friday at 3 p.m. before y'all come over to Gossip with Cutie, y'all go over to Blavity Facebook Watch to go ahead and click that for lunch hour, and also listen to the Lunchroom Announcements because we always have the tea for y'all on Lunchroom Announcements, honey. Okay, so we just had to put that quick little plug. Once again, make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and comment. Let's get into this tea, honey, without further ado. So first thing is first, let's talk about Miss Larsa Pippen versus the Kardashians, honey, y'all. Okay, so honestly, I really don't even know where Larsa even. Why is she even a subject in this damn conversation nowadays? Like, if you guys don't know who Larsa Pippen is the ex-wife of a legendary basketball player, Scottie Pippen. He is a legendary basketball player. He played with Michael Jordan, old school player. Anyway, so that is his ex-wife. They have about 100 kids together. They don't really have 100 kids together. They got about I think it's 4 or 5 kids together, but then they got divorced. But now Larsa, then, she was also on The Real Housewives of Miami. She was one of the housewives of Miami back in the day when Bravo had The Real Housewives of Miami, which I loved. They actually, low-key should bring that back. But, she was also on The Real Housewives of Miami, but then throughout the years, she grew a relationship with the Kardashians. She was really, really cool with mainly from what I see, it was mainly Kim. She was really cool with Kim. If you guys watch the Kardashians, if you guys are fans, she was really, really cool with Kim. She was also really, really cool with Kourtney at one point in time. But then, throughout this year, actually throughout this pandemic, it became noticeable that Larsa wasn't really chilling with the Kardashians after a certain point. So then rumor has it that the Kardashians and Larsa, they actually stopped fucking with each other for some odd reason. So I guess this might be the reason why. Okay, because Larsa is now all of a sudden, and once it's been revealed that Larsa and the Kardashians don't fuck with each other, they stop they stop chilling with each other and all of that. Larsa now came on a podcast and she is stating that her and this man, y'all already know, Khloe's baby father, Tristan, who also, if you guys have seen the previous or this past season of the Keeping Up the Kardashians, her and Khloe and Tristan are in really good terms. They're trying to mend their relationship together. Low-key people are thinking that they are back together. But we see that Larsa is actually stating that before Khloe and Tristan, her and Tristan actually dated right before Khloe dated Tristan. Actually, 10 days before Tristan dated Khloe, honey. Okay, we have that receipt. So let's get to that because I was really, really shocked. I was like, why in the world? Why are you even here? Why are you even here to talk? For real, for real.
Or Khloe or any of them even knew he existed. I was seeing him. I had him come to LA. I brought him to a party Kim had. I introduced him to all of them. And then a week later, maybe 10 days later, he started seeing Khloe, which is fine. I don't even care. It's just whatever. Like, I don't care. I'm the type of person, I don't chase what's not for me. I will never chase a man. I will never put a leash on a man. I don't do that. I feel like let you be great, and if you want to be other people, go ahead. I don't, I'm great by myself.
Did Khloe know you were seeing Tristan or dating him?
Yeah, I'm sure she knew. Yeah, I'm sure she knew. I brought him to an event, one of Kim's events. Yeah.
You guys weren't like exclusive or anything. It was just like, hey, just having a good time.
Yeah, we were just.
So you're in the middle of everything. You know Tristan well. You know the Kardashians well. You see the whole drama go down with Tristan and Khloe the first time. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on them being back together now?
I mean, I love them together. I feel like they have a beautiful baby together, and they need to work it out. And if they love each other, then God bless. Yeah. I think when you have a family with someone, it's really hard to break up. It's like you do everything in order to keep, your kids home, together and happy. And I applaud them for working things out. I did that with my relationship with Scottie so many times. I always when things are really bad, I would just think about my kids and I would just pray on it and be like, I have to do what's best for my family. Put myself all the way in the back of the line and just help, help raise my kids the right way with, a loving home. So I think it's great that they're trying to work on their relationship. I'm really proud of them, and I applaud them.
Beyond the first time you.
So she basically is stating that her and Tristan basically dated 10 days before Tristan and Khloe. Now, y'all, I mean, this really doesn't surprise me with Tristan, to be completely honest. I mean, Tristan was out here cheating on Khloe while Khloe was pregnant. So I feel like on Tristan's end, that really doesn't it's nothing too bad on Tristan's end. And it's really nothing too bad on Larsa's end either, I guess. But I mean, niggas be dating. I don't really see anything wrong with this situation in general. But my only thing is, why is Larsa talking about it now? I didn't even recall them even speaking about Tristan and Larsa even dating in the blogs or in the tabloids before. Why are you even speaking about it now? Is it because of the fact that you guys don't fuck with each other anymore? Because now the Kardashians they came forward and they actually stated that she's doing all of this for clout. She basically is, they think that she's actually trying to stay relevant. And Kim actually really doesn't appreciate the accusations that she's making regarding Kanye. And the family is actually really protective over one another. And they also feel like they violated their privacy by dishing all the details to the public. So y'all already know that as transparent as the Kardashians are, they do any family, like anybody, they have secrets and they have things that they like to keep tight knit. So I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure that Khloe knew that Larsa and Tristan had dated before. They went on a date or two, and it's fine. Okay, you guys went on their date. That's fine, but I got the nigga now, and that's my baby father. Okay, so there should be no issue. But the thing is, Larsa continued to speak on their relationship with her relationship with the Kardashians. And she basically states that Kanye is brainwashing the Kardashians. He's also stating that, that's basically one of the reasons why that her and the Kardashians don't really fuck with each other like that anymore is because of Kanye. It's also stated that because of the fact that Kanye never really liked Larsa. He kind of thought that she was really dramatic. He thought that she was a drama queen. And now that she's coming out with all of this information, the Kardashians really think that she's delusional. She thinks that she's doing all of this for clout. And I don't blame them. Okay. I do not blame them. Okay. I kind of agree. Low-key, I agree with everything that they say because Larsa, you don't have nothing going on for you to even be able. Who gave you this interview? That's the thing with these rich folk nowadays. Y'all can just be able to just get any type of interview, anytime, any place, just because of the fact that you got somebody, or you can be able to just talk to somebody in a podcast. What are you selling right now? Do you have a movie coming out? Do you have a book out? Do you have a clothing line coming? You already are bashed as being the bad dramatic friend. I done saw you on the damn Kardashians already. I already didn't really fuck with you too much because of the way that you was talking to Courtney. You be talking too much shit. So why? And here you are again talking more shit, spreading not even rumors, but spreading the beans and spilling tea that is unnecessary. Okay, you did not need to tell nobody that you had 2 seconds with Tristan. You're real happy that you had 2 seconds with that man. Why everybody so happy that they had 2 seconds with Tristan? Jordan was happy. Okay. Jordan wanted to spill slight tea about Tristan. Now you want to spill. He ain't that. I don't know. He ain't that fine. I don't really. He still ain't shit. Chloe ass realizing that he ain't shit because if you guys realize and watch the Kardashians' last episode, she even told him that she loves him, but she doesn't really want to be in a relationship with him right now because she still has the mindset of, while he is doing so good, which is what a lot of niggas do, okay? A lot of niggas, they love to be back, you know, on their good graces with their women, and they love to do all the good shit. And then when the woman take you back, you go back to doing the bullshit that you used to do. Ooh, what's wrong with y'all niggas? Y'all niggas just love to do that bullshit. That shit is just annoying as fuck. But Chloe already knows, and she's already smart, and she's already watching. So honestly, Larsa, you tried to break up a really good family, and you tried to break up the Kardashians, and you know Kris Jenner ain't about that life. You know that ain't never go motherfucking happen with her, honey, okay? You could try to break up a few people, but you ain't gonna be breaking up the Kardashians, and you will never be back with being friends with her, with the Kardashians, if you're rocking like that, okay? To be completely honest. Now, moving on to more Kardashians that is done dwindled off. You know, more people that done fucked with the Kardashians that done dwindled off, honey, okay? Lamar Odom and Sabrina PARR, honey, okay? I think that's how you say her last name, honey, okay? I don't really know because Sabrina did some bullshit. She actually makes my ass itch at this point, and I barely know her ass. This woman right here, y'all see this couple, are beautiful, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Right. Child. So we already know who Lamar is. Lamar Odom is someone, like I said, speaking of the Kardashians, Lamar Odom is someone that used to date Khloe, not even date. He was married to Khloe Kardashian, honey, okay? They were married for about, I think, like 2 years, 2.5 years or something like that. Or maybe like a year or 2 years. I forgot. But throughout the whole time, Lamar was heavy on drugs. He did a whole bunch of bullshit, and Khloe was a ride or die chick, okay? Even after they broke up and even after they were divorced, while Lamar was still going through all of his drug issues and all of his drug problems, Khloe held that nigga down when she didn't have to keep him down, okay? She held him down when he went to that goddamn brothel. That motherfucker went to go find new pussy and went into a goddamn brothel. He got drugged up, went to go find some new pussy in that goddamn brothel. She still held them down. That's a good one. She all right. I mean, I guess she's a good woman, right? Chloe's she all right, right? You know, for holding these niggas down the way that she be holding these niggas down, she be holding them down. Anyway, it's not about Chloe. It's about Lamar and Sabrina. So back to them. So like I said, Lamar has dated Khloe Kardashian. And then he's also a basketball player. So years later, throughout his recovery and all of that, he, from what we thought, he has recovered from drugs and all of that. He went to rehab. He done found this woman, Sabrina. So Sabrina, this was all a year ago. He found this woman, Sabrina, wonderful, beautiful woman. You done saw them together on Tamron Hall. They said that they are engaged. This was all last year. They done got engaged. He had a book out, honey, okay? Y'all know how these Hollywood motherfuckers are, honey, okay? He got a book out, honey, okay? So then all of a sudden, this motherfucker gonna get engaged to Sabrina, honey, okay? Promotion for that book much? Come on, son. So, anyway, you think that they were all dandy, they were lovey-dovey, you know, they were all together, always taking pictures, going out to eat, you know what I'm saying, probably doing TikToks together. She has a child, she has an 8-year-old daughter, he has his gang of kids, honey, okay? He got a whole bunch of kids. I think it's he also got like about 3 or 4 kids. If y'all also know, one of his baby mamas is also going to be on Basketball Wives LA, that is going to be coming soon on VH1. I feel like it's probably going to be coming in 2021, but she is also on there. But now, all of a sudden, a year later, y'all, so Sabrina done, this week, Sabrina was on her When a Woman Fed Up her vibes, honey, okay? I don't know what the fuck happened in her damn household with her and that man, but she done released this damn tweet, or she done released this story basically alluding that her and Lamar done broke up and they are no longer together. So let's go ahead and get to this tweet, y'all. Or let's go ahead and get to this Instagram story post. So she says, y'all know I'm honest and transparent, so I have to be the first to let you guys know that I am no longer engaged to Lamar. This has been a difficult decision for me to make, but it is best for myself and my children. Oh, okay, so she got more than one child, honey, okay? She was talking about that. We'll get to the 8-year-old child in a second. Anyway, so for myself and my children, Lamar has some things that he has alone that he can work through. I love him dearly, but I am no longer able to be by his side while he seeks the help so he desperately needs. I wish him all the best, and I am asking that all of you pray for me. Okay. So you think that this lady is going through something? Oh shit! They done called off the damn engagement. What is Lamar going through? Is he back on drugs? That's really what everybody was really thinking, because I know, at least for me, that's what I was thinking. I was like, is this nigga back on drugs? Oh my gosh, damn. Secondly, why aren't you holding this nigga down if he is going through something like on drugs? Like, damn, bitch, like you just go get up and leave. So then, on top of that, she done spilled some more tea about, she's crying out more wolf. What's, if that's the saying? Ain't that how you say it? The boy who cried wolf? Well, she was the girl who cried wolf, honey, okay? And she done said this. She done posted another story saying, me and my 8-year-old daughter just moved a whole king-size bed by ourselves. I'm going to be honest. All these boys in my DM and my inbox, please beat it. Y'all not worth a damn. So you and your 8-year-old daughter carried a king-size bed outside of a mansion by yourselves? Where were the movers at? Why didn't you get some movers? Where don't you live in a? You could have asked your neighbor to. Your 8-year-old daughter, is she a bodybuilder? Is your 8-year-old daughter a bodybuilder? How heavy was the king size? Bitch, my fucking king size. I don't even have a king size bed. I got a queen size bed, and I'm not carrying this bullshit. I'm not even carrying. If I move, whenever I move, I'm not even moving my shit out. If I don't have the choice. If I had the choice, I'm not moving my shit out. Sabrina, you're annoying, okay? You make my ass itch, honey, okay? Because you know damn well you could have gotten some damn movers to move your shit, okay? Like, honestly, exactly, Malia. And by the way, Malia, I got your mug for you. It is coming this week. A lot has happened, girl, when you had asked for the mug, but it is coming. I am actually sending it off tomorrow afternoon. So I got you, girl. But I was thinking the same thing, girl. Can we talk about it? Like, why couldn't you get yourself some goddamn movers? You could have gotten yourself, you know how, like, people, it really makes my ass itch sometimes when people in relationships, and, forgive me because I have not been in a relationship, but if I ever am in one, I don't think that I'm going to really be that nigga that really explains, like, if me and my man are going through something, I'm not going to be the motherfucker that's going to be crying wolf when I know that me and my man are probably going to be getting back together. Okay? Why do people tend to go through social media to express their relationship problems, okay? And then knowing that you gonna go back to that motherfucker. Because look what happened, y'all. Guess what happened, okay? Sabrina done said all that. She done said that I done had to lug a king-size bed with my 8-year-old bodybuilder daughter Okay, she had to lug that king size bed with her bodybuilder daughter, but now look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this bullshit here. What is this? What is this? That is Lamar and his fiance Sabrina made it in time to celebrate our 1 year engagement, posted by Sabrina. So y'all motherfuckers back together. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, why? Why in the world would you guys do this? This is not Sabrina, girl. First of all, you didn't get no sympathy. If you had expected sympathy from the media, you ain't get that. Especially when you had put that goddamn comment about you moving that king size bed. You ain't get no goddamn sympathy. At least not from me. You ain't get no goddamn sympathy from me if you moving that goddamn bed. Knowing goddamn well that you could have got 2 brothers and a goddamn mover to move your goddamn shit. Okay? Okay? Knowing goddamn well you could have got some movers. What was the song with the movers coming? Is it Monica? Or is it Beyonce? It's somebody. You know, one of them, they all them got some movers. They ain't never moved their own shit. All of them had movers. And you gonna have your I would have been pissed as hell if I was that 8-year-old daughter. Poor girl. Poor little 8-year-old. I'm so sorry, baby. I am so sorry your mama had you doing that, picking that big ass, king size ass bed up, lugging that shit all over outside the goddamn house to know the next week that motherfucking mama is gonna go back to his tall, goofy, boot ass. I would have been pissed at my goddamn, child, I would have been pissed at my goddamn mama. I would have been pissed. She know damn well she wrong as hell. Why the hell she do that? I would have been so mad. I would have been so mad if I was that 8-year-old girl. Poor 8-year-old girl. It's all right, boo. You're going to get a great Christmas present this year just because of the fact that you picked up that king-size bed. I'm going to say that for your mama. I don't even know her, but I know that she better get you a good-ass motherfucking Christmas gift this year, honey. Okay? Because you deserve it. You deserve it. Okay? You deserve a Barbie dream, every Barbie dream house, every Chelsea, every JoJo Siwa bow, anything that your heart desires just because you picked up that goddamn bed knowing that it's going to be, and what if you got to pick that bed back up? Now that they back together, don't you got to pick the bed back up and bring it back inside? I would have been pissed. I would have been so pissed. You know what? I can't. You know, all power to him. Thank God. Love is love. Okay. I'm happy you guys are back together. But however, please do not put your information or your relationship information out in the media if you know that you're going to get back with your man. Unless if do people do that just for they niggas to see like, oh, she caring about me, so let me hit her up. Like, I want to know the theory to all of this. Like, I want to know what's the theory of like the reasoning that people put like their relationship information online. Like, do they do it just so their partner sees that they are doing it, or do they do it just to express their own feelings? I just want to know the psyche of it. But, you know, whatever. I digress. Okay. Moving on. We're going to be talking about, honey, we got to talk about these ladies right here. Now, y'all know that I love me some Real Housewives of Potomac, y'all. So the Real Housewives of Potomac is still going on. The season is still brewing and it is still spicy. Y'all already know one of the main things that has been talked about is the situation with Monique and Candace. What's going on right now in the past season, the past episodes, they have been in Portugal and enjoying themselves in Portugal. I can't wait for this Sunday's episode that's going to be coming up because of the fact that we actually see that Ashley is going to be revealing and stating that she makes a statement about this whole situation between Candace and Monique against Candace. Now, to be completely honest with y'all, I don't blame Ashley for doing this because of the fact that, like, her and Candace, they had a falling out. They weren't fucking with each other at one point in time. So, you know, it took them a whole year for them to be cool again. And on top of that, bitch, you threw a knife at me. You was talking hella shit at me last year about my baby, about my pregnancy, about my man, about all of that. So if my good friend Monique, who has been loyal to me for a long period of time, asked me to say a statement for her to not go to jail, my loyalty is going to go to the person that's been riding for me all this time. I'm sorry that I'm not, you know, even though that we are fucking with each other right now, that is not going to neglect the fact that your ass was doing the whole shit in the past, okay? Now, we may forgive, but we shall not forget, honey, okay? You always got to remember, honey, okay? But we got to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac Reunion. So last night, actually, on Thursday night, Andy Cohen has been tweeting away, stating that the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion was aired, and it has been brewing, and it has been shady, honey, and it is amazing, and I can't wait. And one of the good things about this reunion is because of the fact that it is also going to be in person. So, as if you guys love Housewives franchises like myself, we have noticed and saw that, like the Real Housewives of Atlanta, things have been online because of the whole pandemic and the people's coronavirus. That bitch is still around, wrangling and dingling, honey, okay? But as she's wrangling and dingling, thankfully, the Real Housewives of the Potomac ladies, they were able to have it face-to-face, and child, Andy says that this might be a 4-part reunion, okay? Just so much drama and so much tea done happened yesterday, baby, okay? Let me tell you, because he done even tweeted this morning. I'm going to post this right here, honey, okay? He tweeted this morning stating that the whole thing took 11 hours, child, okay? We shot for 11 hours yesterday. I can't sleep. What the fuck, okay? Good morning. This was this morning at 7:26 this morning, okay? And then on top of that, Karen done hopped on, Miss Karen, my girl, Miss Karen, she done hopped on and said, oh, hey, girl, hey, Andy, girl, okay? This was some tea last night. Child, listen to this. She just hopped on and said, good morning, Andy, going back to bed right now, okay? Karen, that was more emotion that I've seen in a long time. All I need to do is recoup and recharge. Whew. I can't wait. I cannot wait for the reunion, honey, because this is going to be some spicy shit. Because honestly, this is probably going to be the first time that Monique and Candace have seen each other since the whole fight that happened a year ago. The whole fight happened last year, and this is the first time that they even seen each other or even probably spoke to each other. So I'm sure that this is going to be some spicy shit. And honestly, a lot of people have been wondering, and they've been seeing, because of the fact that the fight had went down and they actually aired the fight. Because if you guys notice, and also, like I said, if you guys really watch Housewives franchises, if you guys notice, they never air fights. They never show the whole physical altercation. The only time that I feel like that they showed probably a physical altercation was a hair pull. You know, like those hair pulls, like with Sheree and Kim, Portia and Kenya, those were all hair pulls. However, if you guys remember, Portia had gotten into it with her old friend Jamie in the whole, I think it was like season 6 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she had gotten into a whole ass brawl with Jamie outside, and they were filming, and they chose not to film that, but they did chose to air the whole thing with Monique and Candace. And Andy actually was speaking with a blog, and he states that the reason why that they did air that, I gotta take a drink, child. You know, my throat was a little dry. But yes, but he said that the reason why that they did air that is because of the fact that everybody was talking about it. This was also a major, major part of the season. And we just had to see what exactly happened. And I actually appreciated the fact that they did air that whole fight, because we were actually able to see the whole altercation between both parties. We were able to see who threw what was thrown. Then we was able to see, like, you know, the whole aftermath and all of that. So that was good. I'm sure that's probably the only time that Bravo is ever going to show a whole physical fight. But good for them for even doing that. But he also states that, you know, because of the fight, because a lot of people were brewing and wondering if Monique was still going to be on the next season, he says that these women are all staying, okay? Ain't nobody going nowhere, okay? All of these women are actually still going to be staying on until the next season. And the reason why is because they actually are the best franchise out of all of the seasons by keeping everybody together. If you guys realize, all of these women out of Giselle, like, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 out of, I would say 5 out of the 7 out of them have been in the franchise since the beginning. Other than Monique, she joined in season 2. But Giselle, Ashley, Karen, and Robin have been with Real Housewives of Potomac since season 1. This is the only franchise that has had the amount of cast members from the OGs that has been that long. I feel like the other another probably franchise that has done that was probably Real Housewives of Orange County. But these women, I don't think that they need to go anywhere. I love them together. I love the whole mix that Karen and Giselle have, the fun shade, the light shade, the real shade. Okay. I love their dynamic with Karen and Giselle. I love the dynamic with Candace sometimes. I love how they added Wendy on there to show that we still need this Black excellence, Black love, and the you know, just giving this doctorate degree, giving this, you know, higher echelon type of shit, honey, okay? So I don't blame them for not leaving them. I think that they need to stay. Everybody on here, they shouldn't go anywhere. But like I said before, I cannot wait for this reunion. I think that the season is dwindling down, so we probably have probably a few more episodes, and then the reunion is going to come up. So let's keep up with that, honey, okay? Now, on to more Real Housewives news. So, honestly, I really didn't think that I was going to like these women, but let's get to them, because they got me hooked, okay? The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, y'all. Now, these women, they are some tea, okay? Coming out of Utah, I didn't even think that I would really fuck with this. I'm like, honestly, at first, I was really like, where the fuck is Utah? I didn't pay attention to geography, or what's the class where you learn about the maps and stuff like that. I didn't pay attention to history, okay? So low-key, I didn't know where the fuck Utah was, but I knew it was like it's in the West Coast, right? It's like in the West Coast, Midwest. Where's it? It's somewhere. But it's somewhere and it's cold. And these women done came out. And like I was telling my friend Nia earlier, listen, these women, honey, okay, they were prepared for their show, honey, okay? They did not stop, okay? I love every single one of them. I'm really here. One of my favorites, like I said, one of my favorites is actually going to be Jen. Jen is my favorite person out of all of them. Basically, what the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City basically is, one of their main, I feel like every franchise, they have to have like something that's like their main thing. Like, you know, like, I feel like with Real Housewives of New Jersey, it was like really like the main thing with them was like family, because it was all like with their family, the people, all of them knew each other and all of that. With Atlanta, it was like the Black excellence and Black echelon, and that's the same thing kind of with Potomac. You know, with Beverly Hills, they have like, you know, the higher living, higher life. So what the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is, they basically are just the same. They're like, okay, we are living with perfection, because all of them in Utah, apparently, they are heavy with Mormons. So they all have Mormon living. I don't really know what the Mormon thing, religion really is, in my opinion. I'm not too sure. So I did read a book about Mormons when I was younger, and I really forgot the name of that goddamn book. What was the name of that damn book? It was a book about this young girl, and she was a Mormon, and she did a whole bunch of drugs, and she had rebelled. Basically like these housewives. But she had rebelled and did a whole bunch of bullshit. She had sex. She was fucking other Mormon niggas, and she was on acid. And yes, it was a real good book. I forgot what it was called. It was like a whole series. I forgot what that shit was called. It was real good though. But anyway, so these women are basically all Mormon. They have started Mormon. Either they have been in a Mormon life, they have started Mormon, or they have been exempted from there. So if you look right in the, we also have a Black woman right here. Her name is Mary. So now one of the main things that's probably going to be, I feel like it's going to be throughout this season, is the whole drama with Mary and her being married to her granddaddy. Yes, y'all. This Black woman is married to her granddaddy. So let's get to this real quick. So hold on real quick. Let me ignore. So y'all see this Black woman right here? I was gonna say she don't really look black because anyway, so y'all see this Black woman over here next to the girl in the pink. It's like in the pink. Y'all see her. But anyway, her name is Mary. Hey Mary. Okay, so Mary is a pastor. She's a Pentecostal pastor, honey. Okay, she is from the church, but the gag is her husband is her granddaddy. / husband, I guess. Okay, so her / baby daddy, because she had children by him. So basically, what she is explaining in this season, she states that her grandmama, her dying wish was for her to marry her granddaddy. Basically, what they basically were saying was that her grandfather was explaining that her grandma said that if she dies, she wants him to marry one of her granddaughters, and Mary was the one that she married. I mean, honestly, in my mind, what I think that the grandma was thinking, you gotta, I told you, I'm low-key a city girl scammer. I didn't scam. I haven't scammed. I'm not gonna spread my business. But anyway, but what I think low-key, what Granny was doing, she said, listen, baby, this man got a lot of money. I'm not gonna be here long. Okay? This man got a lot of money, and we need to keep this money in our family. Okay? So what you need to do, you need to marry this man so we can continue to keep this money, keep this legacy with our family in order. And Mary said, okay. Okay. Y'all know that Marys love to just, they love to listen, okay? Mary, the Jesus, she listened to God. When God said that she was going to have a baby, she listened, okay? Mary Magdalene, y'all remember Mary Magdalene? She was a hoe. She listened to Jesus. She was out here hoeing around. She listened. Okay. What other Mary? There was other Marys in that goddamn Bible, and they all listened. So this Mary, she just followed suit. She listened. Okay. So now she's married to her granddaddy, and they got, I think, like 3 kids together. I think that is fucking disgusting. I mean, honestly, it's not like that you guys are related, but you aren't really related. Because was this grandfather like your grandma's like second husband? She didn't really go like too much in depth of like explaining like, oh, this is like her second grandfather, this is like her second husband. Like this man may not be like her mom's dad. Like, I feel like that's really what it is. I don't think that this man is her mom's father. Like, I feel like that this is like this was probably like her step granddaddy. And this nigga done, he's wealthy. And her grandmama was like, listen, get to the bag. Okay. Okay. City Girl Scamming Edition, 10,000 points. It's right over here, baby. Get to it. Okay. Throw it back for an old nigga. And here she is, okay? She threw it back on old nigga, and here Mary is. So I'm sure that this whole Mary situation is going to be a major part of this season. We also see that there is drama between Meredith and let me bring this back up as well. You see the girl to the left next to Mary. Her name is Meredith. She is someone that is she's a plastic surgeon. She does Botox. She also was exiled from the Mormon community because she got a divorce from her husband. And she also has some drama with the person all the way to the left named Lisa in the pink. So Lisa is actually, her and Lisa actually went to college together about, I guess they said 20 years ago. And Lisa is the one of those girls that said, I don't know this woman. Okay. She said, I didn't know that she went to college with me in 20 years ago. She basically did what Eva did with Yvonne. Okay. Y'all remember what Yvonne was saying? Oh yeah, we went to Clark Atlanta. Everybody knew me. I was Clark Atlanta. Okay. But this is basically what Lisa did. Okay. Now, Lisa, if you guys, you guys have to watch this season and you guys will have to watch the show if you haven't. But Lisa is a very high-end jewelry person. She does jewelry for Rihanna. She does jewelry for Gwyneth Paltrow, a whole bunch of famous folk. And basically, she said that she doesn't know this girl, and this is probably going to be another thing that's going to be brewing throughout the whole season, which I'm actually think is going to be a drag because nobody gives a fuck if you don't know this lady. Like, we all have those motherfuckers that say that I don't know you when they get all rich and famous and they try to get on. Okay? I wish a motherfucker would. I wish a motherfucker would say that they don't know my ass after they knew my ass all these years of high. Bitch, you know me. Shut your ass up. Okay? Low-key, I hope that's not me. Now, if that's me, you do the same thing that I said that I would do. You do it back to me. Just so I can be like, you know what, bitch? I do know your ass because you be watching my shit. Okay? But all in all, I'm so excited about this season of Salt Lake City, y'all. It's going to be some tea. It's going to be some brewing stuff. Jen, like I said, Jen is the one right next to Meredith. She is one of my favorites. Her son, Sharif Jr., is fine. Whew. I had to take a sip for my thirst. Because that's a fine-ass nigga. Sharif Jr.? I had to look him up on Instagram. And he lucky his... Listen, I may have to add him, honey, okay? His page is on private, but I may have to request, honey, okay? Press that request button to see if he gonna motherfucking accept me. Because that's a fine-ass nigga. He fine as hell, Jen. Damn, Jen! Yes, Jen! Okay, shorty swing my way. Okay. All right, y'all. That's going to be it this week with Gossip with CUTIE. Make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and comment, and click that notification bell. Thank y'all so much for joining in. Everybody that pops in and out, I really appreciate it. Like I said before, in the beginning, make sure that you guys also head over to Facebook Watch to Blavity to watch the lunch hour, and also make sure that you stay on there to watch lunchroom announcements with me and my girl Deja Me. Thank y'all so much for joining in with Gossip with CUTIE, y'all. Y'all stay safe. Have a great weekend. CUTIE.